All right. I just left my job at 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We'll say 18. Is that 6? No, it was a 5:45. And I left the United States Post Office because my supervisor, Lee Jackson, came into the break
In
room.
0.1 miles, turn right.
Came into the break room to ask me to come to the administrative office. He never has asked any of the men at the United States Post Office to follow him to the administrative post office. He continues to use me and antagonize me, as well as victimize me, and continuously does this because he feels that he has a right to. No one has cleaned those administrative offices because we were banned to go into the administrative offices without a supervisor. So he's calling me on my pager / walkie-talkie, which I did not have on me. He didn't allow me to use the restroom because I just had finished coming from break. So he comes into our break room to pick on me. He does not do that to any of the men. So I have my wrist brace. Can you see it? On my arm. So initially I was not physically able to do the restroom because my arm hurts. But he doesn't care. They didn't give it to anyone else. So I had to leave administratively and allow them to punch me out because Lee Jackson, this is the second time he's done this to
In
me.
0.1 miles, turn left.
And I am tired of it. It's causing me distress, mental anguish, because he treats the men differently than from the women. Now, I totally don't want to pull and put my coworkers underneath the bus, but because of his shenanigans and picking on me, bullying me, him and all the other male supervisors has brought me to no end. And so I'm sharing this video because I'm tired of the same mess going on. Them thinking that they can victimize me. Patrick, Cedric, Mark, Grady, and whatever male supervisors, including Amina, who's of the LGBT community. And I'm saying this so that I can have all of this recorded because it does not make any sense. Part 2 is this has been continuous and ongoing, that the men are able to do whatever, and then the women, we're the ones that have to follow the dogmatic principles of what they say, how high you can jump. And Lee Jackson is the one who revoked my privileges because he's a manager. He violated my personal rights as a United States Postal employee because he's not supposed to do that when our postal inspector, no, not postal inspector. Oh my God, now I can't think of the man's name. Our postmaster specifically says on the computer we are supposed to have access to our personal information. Lee Jackson revoked my privileges because he's a manager and he felt that it's okay. And I have not been able to access Light Blue in the last 5 months because he took down my privileges in December 26, 2022. I was not able to get on the computer until February and then still have no access. So I wasn't able to do my hero classwork, anything. I just completed my hero classwork, which proves I didn't have January, February, March, April, or May done until last week because I had to do them all. And because no one knows the training number that we're supposed to clock over, I moved over to union time. he questioned me about why was I on union time. I was like, because no one has given us the actual code number to punch over for training time. So my records will show. Today I did not punch out. I want them to go into my file to punch out because he AWOL'd me twice. And it's based on management inability to communicate. So I want to file an EEO case because I am being treated differently based on my age, being a black female and being a female at the United States Post Office as a custodian. So I have him and all the other guys on multiple accounts. They're mostly men. This is not the first time this happened in the United States Postal Service. I am not the culprit. This also happened to me in Grand Rapids, Michigan, because what seems to be the case is LGBT community gets to move up the ranks, and we who are heterosexuals are liable to how they feel. So I couldn't prove last year that this woman was after me, and just because she decides to retire does not mean my case wasn't valid. So I'm just saying I need all of this go to the Supreme Court, whatever the highest officials are, because this is just getting to be too much. But this could be the Lord pressuring me to move away from the post office, but not without them giving me what I deserve for my restitution, whatever you call it, because right now I'm driving and I can't think straight because I'm aggravated, angry, and pissed off. I should put this on YouTube so that the whole world can know, but this is just me talking out loud so that I don't forget anything. So I would like to say the time was 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17, we'll say 80. 1780, 1790. I left the building. Before I left, I got on my walkie-talkie, my speakerphone or radio and said, I'm not feeling well. Then I went to say, I'm not feeling well a second time. And I said, unfortunately, I am sick. And I said, this is Cynthia Carmichael, and I am sick. So therefore, all my employees, well, not my employees, everyone on 2 or 3 heard me. I'm tired of working with the United States Post Office Union here in Georgia because nothing has gotten done. I've already been AWOL twice by Lee Jackson. He feels that because he is the manager, he can usurp his authority. He is illegally taking money from me. That's theft. Theft, they should be prosecuted to the highest degree, especially if you are a supervisor and you do this out of your own spite, evilness, and nastiness. And that's why I left. And if you see my face, you can see how aggravated I am because he is a nasty, short, low down, Napoleon Neanderthal. And if I pray to God, I pray he make it to work. He already done had a heart attack and messed up his life. He don't want me to call none of my folks from Chicago because at this point, he needs to go. He does not need to be a manager. He does not to be a supervisor. And he has angered me to my nth degree. So, this is so that I have everything in my mind sight recorded. That's 9 minutes of information that I needed to report because of his shenanigans. And I'm tired of being their scapegoat. He has never come into that our locker room area and bought out not one male. He has never said, David, come with me. He has never said, Bob, come with me. He has never said, Joe, Dick, Harry, Frank, Judas. He has never asked for Vaughn, JJ, Star, Napoleon, Bishop. No man. He has never, ever pulled a man from while they're finishing their lunch. 15 minutes. We're supposed to still have 5 minutes to clean up and take care of everything we have to take care of from our lunch. He deliberately walked his short behind in there to get me. And I'm tired of his stupidity, ignorance, and non-managerial skills. He should not be in a managerial role because he's nasty, wicked, underhanded, dogmatic, and a woman abuser. And if I could tape all of this for you, hopefully I can put it on recorder and put it into my EEO statement against the United States Post Office. He should not be a manager. And any manager at this point moving forward who acts in this way, they should have their titles taken. In the name of Jesus.